Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VHI Gaming and Anime. I'm Hawk.
I'm Catch.
I'm Grim.
And I'm the Shroud.
And today we're back at it again playing some more video games, and today we're playing Persona 5.
Yay!
And I hope you guys like our new little title screen there with the logo, our URLs, the starting soon, the P5 logo. We're going to jump into it and get going. So just go down there and hit to the in-game side support down there at the bottom. Keep going. There you go. Up. There you go. There. Down. There.
Hit that.
Yeah. Hey, there
Awesome.
we go. So we can get going. As you see the intro starting out right there playing.
With some of the greatest jazz music of all time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Beautiful music.
Oh, yes.
Persona 5 has one thing, and that is a wonderful soundtrack.
Yes, it does. And I know this for a fact because I personally bought the complete music soundtrack from Japan of Persona 5. A 3-disc set.
I have it digital on my iPhone. So, there's that.
Yeah. And of course, I was thrilled to play those dance to the songs in Persona 5, the dancing game, with those songs, because it was amazing. And with the footage and stuff that they threw into that, it just seemed like it was like a whole new experience with those songs.
Well, the good news is we're not echoing this time. Hallelujah. Okay, sorry. So, we got Krim on the hot seat tonight. He's going to be playing Persona 5. In the past, it's been me. We've all played it in this room. We've all beaten it, so we know kind of what we're doing. That doesn't make us professionals in any sense of the word. And this is a spoiler-free Let's Play, so even though we've played it, we're not going to spoil anything for you all. We're going to let you enjoy it as we enjoy it again. So, that being said, it's up to Krim when we can start it. The game is started on easy mode. If he wants to up the difficulty at any point in the game, he very well can. And I'm voicing Joker, so screw all you.
What?
Alright.
I'm sorry,
Let's
Joker's
get
my
going.
other. That's my other.
I don't care. I don't care who you think you like. I like Joker. Alright, let's go into load game.
Load game.
And Akira.
That right there?
Yep, the one that's already up. So we named our character Akira after the manga.
Yep.
I was torn between Akira,
Or
Kurisu, or Ren Amamiya. I was gonna go between one of those two names because I wanted to give him a canon name. So the chat decided his name is Akira. So right now we're headed up to the rooftop to talk to Ryuji. That's where we left off last time. So in our last playthrough, we just got accustomed to the game. We got accustomed to the school. Dr. Becky, our teacher Becky with the good hair, told us not to get involved in Ryuji, and as soon as she did that, Ryuji said, hey, get involved with me. So we're going to meet him.
And we also have the chat open too, don't we?
Yes, we do. The chat is open. Feel free to utilize it. Talk to us. We love talking to you guys. We love your input. If there's something you guys want to see us do, go for it. Apparently, it's still
There you
connecting
are.
with the chat on our
Why is
end.
it doing that?
There you are.
Sorry for calling you up here like this.
Sorry for calling you up here like this.
I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him,
And
huh?
Krim is about to fall out of the chair.
Kawakama already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
No, yes.
Okay, where are we going with, guys? Nope. How'd you know? Or she said you're trouble.
How'd you know?
How'd you know?
How'd you know?
Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat.
We're in the same boat.
I heard you got a criminal record.
I heard you got a criminal
Everyone's talking
record.
about it.
Everyone's talking about it.
No wonder you were so
No
gutsy.
wonder you were so gutsy.
What was all that happened?
What was
You know,
all
how we
that
almost got
that
killed at a
happened?
castle.
No, how we almost got killed at a castle?
It wasn't a dream,
It wasn't
right?
a dream.
You remember
right?
it too, yeah?
I remember it too. Yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah, there are dreams that you die in
There
after
are
all.
dreams that you die in after all.
I mean,
I mean,
even if it was a
even
dream,
if it
you
was a
saved me
dream,
from Kamoshida.
You saved me from Kamoshida.
So yeah,
So,
thanks.
Thanks, Akira.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Kamoshida we saw there.
there.
You probably don't know about it, but there's some rumors about him.
About it, but there are some rumors about him.
That guy we met earlier?
Yeah, the ripped mop head.
Ripped mop head.
That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle.
Who was all full of himself at the castle.
No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals.
Some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals.
The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that.
Castle felt crazy real because of that.
I wonder if we can go back to that castle again.
Go back to that castle again.
Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream.
Get it?
It has to be.
Must have been a dream. It has to be.
Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say.
Sorry, I was hearing he was talking on the stream. I was like, I don't want to just say to be quiet. So hopefully this didn't pick up right. But yeah.
You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Sakamoto.
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
Too bad. I'm gonna ignore you. Loser.
So yeah, the way I've been doing it is I've been voicing Joker, but if anyone wants to jump in and voice any of the other characters when they're not, they can. I've kind of been letting the cutscenes play themselves out though. But now we're actually starting. I guess I'll just go home for the day.
Also, best advice I can give to anyone who's just playing this, always read what it says at the bottom of the load screen. Take your time.
Yes.
If only your first day, you're already showing up hours late.
I'm sorry.
Here I thought you got up and left on time this morning. Look, just behave yourself. Your lives forfeit. If anything happens, you understand the meaning of probation, right?
I do.
Okay then.
Such bro.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up a shop. I'll be there in half an hour.
What is it?
Hey, what are you standing around for? Go hurry. Up to bed. No, I just hired a part-timer.
Yo,
Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
I like the objective up at the top. Live a normal student life. An honest student life. Eventually we'll be able to clear all that stuff off.
Yep,
Is that what I'm wanting to do there?
that's all you can do. Unless you can go downstairs to the bathroom.
No, you can't have a glass of milk. Go to sleep.
Without my gun in there.
Right.
My body feels heavy.
But I don't want to sleep. Bad man's gonna come visit me.
That's the point.
Damn it, why am I in jail again?
About time you've come to.
Jesus, not that fetish again.
On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you.
It's
like
for
Justin
your own
better than
sake
Carolee.
that you take
Me
his
too.
words to
I've
heart.
always liked her better.
First off, let
Well,
us
it's more of a
celebrate
Carolee.
our reunion.
No.
You sure? Sure, Krim.
I'm sure.
Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
My powers.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time... By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Palaces?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Do I have to? I wanted to stay here.
I like it here. It's nice.
It's cozy.
There's only 3 people being mad at me. At the real world, everyone hates me.
Had another strange dream. Fate and awakening? More importantly, I need to hurry up and get ready for school. Whoosh.
Stupid Japan.
Seriously?
What was that conductor thinking, charging you to the station at top speed like that?
Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately.
All these...
All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going
Well,
on?
between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. This is fun. I like voicing people.
Most of the time he was like whistling, what was that? Barking? Valhalla?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was fun.
That was a great night.
Yeah, Krim. I'll be quiet.
Okay, look, it's been long. So, screw you.
We had no room to talk. We found an easier, faster pathway. Me and Mom took the long road.
Yeah, like I took the long way. I would always take the long way around to get to
I think
the back
everyone
alleys.
took the first. Pretend playing it like, where do I go from here? I don't know how to get
Yeah,
to this.
I had no
class.
idea you could go straight and then end up right where you needed to be.
You look like you were being spoiled growing up. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start with the rules of being a decent human being. Hey, new kid. The Greek philosopher Plato divided the human soul into 3 parts.
What's the answer?
A soul is comprised of appetite, spirit, and what else?
Give me a second. I have the guide right here.
No cheating.
Is it logic?
I think it is logic. Logic?
Give me a second. Logic.
Logic?
Correct.
So you knew that, huh? Plato's teaching so
So crates.
said that evil
So
is
great. I love it.
born. Hate you guys.
Bill and Ted.
So good. Said that evil is born from ignorance. People who's been baby taught that evil is due to individuality can only become society's scum.
Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent?
Seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question.
I use my human brain.
All right.
Bizarre incidents has been occurring frequently. These are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in this school. Understand?
Then why's Kamishita here?
Hey.
Hey there, Takamaki. You're looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents. Okay, there's not a girl here, so yeah.
Sorry, I have a fetish. No, I'm not doing this.
Come on, Hawk, or I'll punch you in the balls.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
So I need to give Prim
Hey
this
now,
early.
being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yeah, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. That's why I asked you out in the first place. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you,
Thank you. Please excuse me. What?
Yo.
Stop! I think we got a flu around here.
What's up?
Hey.
I want to talk about that day yesterday. I was trying to tell myself it was all a dream, but I couldn't do it. I act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamishita after all. Sorry. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff. So you're in?
Sure, what's next?
Oh.
Oh, looks like I managed to talk some sense into you. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. Should probably just go along with this.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go home.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end.
No Shroud.
Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app.
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball-looking thing?
Cute logo, huh?
That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
That's a lot.
Let's try using it.
I don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Famous last words.
Right?
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Look behind you.
Kind of hoping we get to Ryuji's awakening today.
We can. It's very easy.
Oh, I know it's easy, it's just a matter of timing. Hopefully it won't take that long.
It won't.
I can't remember how far into this next series of events it is.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday!
Oh, hey, look, I've changed clothes.
Surprise
You didn't
Ryu.
notice that, did you?
Means what happened yesterday was for real. Ah! Those clothes!
There it is.
There we go.
That happened last time too! What's with that outfit?
You jelly.
I ain't jealous.
I chose that too the first one.
What's going on
just to hear
here?
what he
This
sounds
makes
like.
no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school. But only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
Your mom.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
Mona Mona.
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
Mona Mona.
You want me to take
Mona,
you to
Mona.
them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
Maybe. Never said that.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this.
Teamwork! I mean, what?
Yeah, teamwork. Go, team venture.
Get out. I don't get anything against Adventure Brothers or Team Venture, so assuming I'm getting the connection.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
Everything is the basic of basics, though.
How was I supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
Sorry for dragging you, but I just can't forgive that my shit didn't want to that hand won't. Maybe I should have picked him without the customer. I forgot about that.
I can try doing.
Say the F word.
So
Subconsciously.
I can do both. I mean, he said, yeah, he says every
Man,
cuss word.
This place is creepy as always.
This way!
Follow me. The objective is to go through the door. There you
Not
go.
door.
What is this door you speak of? I usually just find walls in person.
There's something.
Told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when the shadow might show up?
Let's go.
Come on, this way.
For real?
Listen up.
Oh well, I'll just have to teach you the basics about right now. You better remember all this. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can. Attack them from behind whenever possible.
Attacking enemies. When you attack a nearby enemy, by pressing the X button, a battle will begin. Watch for the red icon to appear when you are in range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at that moment for an edge in battle.
Yeah.
So we want to ambush him.
Let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ambush!
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
I'm not done.
Nice work, team.
Figured I'd make it known that I do remember everyone saying that they wanted me to control the party members, but at this point in time, you can't control Morgana. So you can only control a Joker until you actually get a full 3-member party. I think after we get Ryuji to awaken, then you can start manipulating what you do in the party.
Yeah.
Huh? Hey!
They were here before.
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
This is...
Crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
Now then. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This
No.
place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
Makes perfect sense to me, you
One
dummy.
could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
King of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle.
So it became like this because he just thought of it like that?
Okay.
That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you.
Never mind. Mind you missed it.
His lackeys are everywhere inside.
Was.
You're curious about your outfit,
My
aren't you?
Morgana was so fixated on your summoning circle charger thing. He was like, what is
He's
that?
still.
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
The demon is drawn to the summoning circle.
Is this what they call?
He's Batman.
Is
He's
this what they call cult magic?
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything
Makes
distorts
perfect
according
sense,
to how a
Ryuji.
ruler
You just gotta
pleases within his
stop
palace.
Trying to be a dummy.
A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold
Hush.
a powerful will of rebellion.
Hush your face.
Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll
He
resume
calls
our
himself a
infiltration.
genius. Ryuji can't be trusted with a model gun, so give it to me.
Now then,
There are probably still soldiers making their rounds outside. room.
Safe rooms. In a safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing the options button. You can also save at palace entrance.
Hi.
Morgana would like to play.
I said we go ahead and save the game. That way we can,
Hey. Hey. I got you, buddy. I got you.
You don't care who has him, he wants out. Yeah, I said we go ahead and save it here, not necessarily end the game, but just go ahead and save just in case.
Right there.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cha, brah. Cha.
Are we doing no save run?
No. No, because I don't want to get up to like the end of Madarame and lose. Never. Save early and save often and save whenever you can, because
Well,
another tip about this game, save as soon as you get the chance to save, because you'll go for a while in between.
Yes. And also be sure to watch things closely.
Yeah.
Because, well, we had a friend who played this game who had to get a lot of help in defeating a boss.
Yeah. I think after that boss he quit.
Yeah.
And he said, screw the game, we won't play it again.
We ready to go back to
I say we are.
underground prison?
I say we are.
To Folsom Blues?
continue.
Folsom
Let's
Blues.
go above ground.
Stuck in Folsom Prison. Something dead.
They said training hall,
okay,
right?
let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. It's too bad I can't hide. Just yet.
Hmm.
Enemy security level rise. This is shown on a gauge in the upper left.
As the security level rises, the enemy will be on higher alert. If it gets too high, you may be forced to leave the palace, so take caution.
Come on, man.
That sounds...
Now then.
Security level. Reduction and 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu.
These can...
Yeah.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Only one more. Let's go! Yeah! Victory!
All right.
All right.
Hey,
That training hall's up ahead, right?
Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way.
what?
No, not about it yet.
Hmm.
You know what? See, I'm sorry. Wish I could fight. At least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser. Yeah, looks real, huh? But it doesn't shoot anything.
Huh?
What? You even listen to me. It don't even...
Leave it to me.
Whoa, wait, dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Gun attacks. Gun attacks are effective against enemies weak to guns. Press the up button to ready your gun, and then the X button to attack. You can continue shooting until you ran out of ammunition. You can also change targets in between shots using the directional buttons.
Nice. The enemy's down. That hit their weakness. How about that? Be mindful of how much ammo you have left.
Gun properties and ammunition restoration. Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but come with limited ammunition. Your ammunition will be restored when you return to reality. However, there are genuinely no other ways to refill your bullet count.
Persona! Ravage them!
All right, I'll show you my weapon too.
Get wrecked.
With a slingshot.
Courses through.
I feel even stronger. Max HP and SP went up.
Smile like you go.
Whatever should make it more whoever.
For real?
Whoa, did that toy
No.
gun just shoot real freaking bullets?
I feel like we should put it into a vote.
Nope. I disagree with this.
As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking.
I don't get it.
I wasn't expecting someone with your brains to understand.
You sick bird! Why, yada.
How about
Why,
you, Frizzy
you
Hair?
wanna-
Did you get what I said? Nope.
It's simple logic.
Nice going.
Just as I was expecting. I love it
Wait,
when a
it's
player
better have
comes
something
together.
realistic. Why do you got that slingshot? And it was just as strong as a gun. What about your whole cognito whatever?
Well, fine. You can choose to understand it however you want.
Well,
Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out.
You totally dodged my question.
As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves as well.
now then.
I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean?
Meaning by how we fight.
Basically, what we do in battle. He can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now.
Party tactics. During battle, you can change your party members' actions by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take or choose to control them directly. Tactic changes can be done by selecting stats on the triangle button menu or by pressing L2 battle on Akira's turn. L2 button on Akira's turn, then selecting tactics options. No, I cannot. Skill selection assistance. If you are able to attack an enemy's weakness, you can press the R1 button during battle to automatically remove the cursor to that option. To move the cursor to that option. This should save you some time if you already know that enemy's weakness. Rush. If you press the options button during battle, your party will continuously perform melee attacks. This is called rush mode. Battle will proceed faster during rush, and you will not need to input any actions. Rush can also be cancelled by pressing the circle button. stats.
Stats.
Yeah, and you can, there you go. So far he's already set up for direct command, so I say that's a good idea. Because that is what everyone wanted me to do during the streams, so.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! Use wind to hit its weak point.
Next up. I'm not done.
I think their weakness is wind.
Yes.
And Morgana's powers is wind.
Yes. But isn't there a way I can just
Plan.
send it
Who's
to him?
next?
Yeah.
Plan.
Go back to the menu.
Use wind
Next.
to hit its weak point.
Well, that just shows him who comes up next, who's next.
Change tactics, L2. Give instructions.
Well, that just tells them what they do in battle. That doesn't actually give them. You can, I would say, either guard or attack, because if you guard, that passes. There you go. And then there you go. I say just do a melee at this point to serve your SP or MP or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah! Victory!
Da 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 da. This is a regular thing. Whenever someone levels up, we do that.
Oh, Morgana was running down at that time, didn't
Yeah.
I saw that.
Anytime anyone
You
levels
guys
up,
came to take it down again.
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm going to teach you to a special way to fight enemies.
is it a new technique?
Let's go.
Something like that. Let's go.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Persona! There.
All right, now rush on in for an all-out attack.
Let's go.
And that's the first all-out attack that you get to see.
Indeed.
Nice
Very
going.
Poor little
That
thing.
went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
But what was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Alright. All-out attack. You can initiate an all-out attack from a hold-up by pressing the triangle button. All-out attacks are ultimate attacks which deal heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use one if Akira cannot act or if only he can attack. Act.
Now then.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Yes!
Kamoshida's Training Hall of Love? What kind of is this?
Yeah.
Voice, where's it coming from?
Whoa!
Oh, it's coming from over there.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond... How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world.
In the real world? Wait, I know they're members of the volleyball team. The one Kamoshida coaches for.
Took you this
Oh my god.
took you this how can we refrain
They must be
from
physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
school team shirt?
The name of the school
Don't tell
is
me
on the
they're going through
jersey.
Similar shit in reality?
Took them now.
Most likely.
This
I mean, this
is
proves that
Ryuji
Kamoshida
we are
thinks of them
talking
as
about
slaves.
here. He is a moron. Always has been. And no, Ryuji,
might be
we're
for
not
real.
intellectuals.
I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
Sure, go right ahead, buddy.
Huh? It's not working.
I wonder why.
Big surprise.
We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just...
And that's the reason he's an idiot, because he
Let's go!
uses his photographic memory.
check the salesman out here.
Please, no more.
In the real world too. A second, I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. Let's check and see if there's any more.
Hey!
What are you talking about? Guess there's no point trying to talk to him.
Come on, man.
This ain't training at all. This is torture. You're doing something for someone for reality too. Right. Damn.
Nothing. Silence.
Whoa!
Oh, my bad. I gotta hurry this up. Give me a second. I'll memorize them as quick as I can.
What are your thoughts?
Don't freak me out like.
Yeah.
Come on. What's this?
What?
Doesn't matter. You serious? Don't care about getting treated? This is point in saying all this. What's this?
Yes!
Let's go.
Alright, we're back to where we gotta get out of here. Quick.
Oh, man. This way!
It's better than what you were doing last week.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite.
First time you seen Kamoshida, what was
How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
I was filled with nothing but pure unbridled rage.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates'
What was that
dream.
Kamoshida in that freaking like King's robe and the leg? I was like,
I can only
my
imagine
God.
the pain of
Well, see,
the
at
others who
first
were
I thought it was
dragged
just
under with
Ryuji
your
overreacting, so I thought this
selfish
entire thing
act.
was going to end up being like, oh, Ryuji just hates him, he's not really a bad guy, we're going to find that out, and the game's going to go on from there. But then when I saw him in his robe and Speedo at first, then I was like, okay, this MFer's going down.
Red flags and Ryuji's like, you believe me? Shut up, Ryuji. Not now.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Track trader.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not...
You've come along with this fool and are now going to end up dead. How unlucky of you. Go! Kill them all! Don't sully my castle with garbage.
God damn it.
Can we,
Yeah, well, sorry.
can we just start treating the sodas like bandages and just ripping them off instead of prolonging it? Because it's always worse when you take it slowly, even though you think it's going to feel better.
I was in a pot line and that was it.
First, I wasn't sure.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
Remember.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
No, you're supposed to lose.
It's time.
I know I have one of their weaknesses.
Come!
I can't remember if it's dark or if it's wind, because I don't think it's physical.
Ravage them!
They resist dark. That's right, because it's like you unlock it with Ryuji.
There's more of... Failure!
Can't be.
And game over.
Well, it's been fun, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Roll credits. That is not a level up, sir. That is a level down.
You piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Don't let him win.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
And
Here we go.
You made me wait quite a while.
Ryuji's awakening.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
ripping off the mask.
His has got to be the most painful. His are ons.
I would assume they're all painful.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the masks that have the most facial area coverage.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
Blast him away!
Use
Captain
use case,
Kidd!
yeah. That is true. Yeah, mine too.
I'm sorry, I'm still.
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle
Dare you,
matters?
Shroud?
It wasn't his time.
Oh, come on, we all know that everyone's waifu but mine is trash.
I mean, everyone's entitled
Kamoshida's
to their own
cognition ain't
opinion,
changed, right?
so
And I'll act like the
Enough,
troublemaker
we're
I
going
am.
to end it right here.
this discussion only goes south from here.
Yeah.
You see, this is
We love
why
this-
waifu wars exist.
Dr. Lex.
You lie! You lie! Back to what the good.
Like a gold
I got it back, got it back, got it back. I'm not the teacher.
Let's do
Like I
this,
said, we all have
Captain
our own
Kidd.
different waifus in this game.
Yeah, every one of us has a different one.
And none of them is in waifu wars that...
Only one of them, two of our waifus are in waifu wars. So the real discussion really is, out of the two of you, who's better, and one of them's the champ. No, was the champ. Was the former champ.
She was the former champ.
The first ever champ, so I'll give her that.
So what I see here is we need to make
Go down!
4 ways. The match.
We don't need to because we all know Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair, Dr. good legs. Becky Queen needs to have a wrestling match.
I'm not opposed to this.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Once and finally for all, the Queen is the queen of all.
See, that's where you're wrong. I'll stop you right there.
Persona!
Has it been nothing but Ryuji this entire fight?
No.
I was wondering, it's like every time I look up, it's only Ryuji.
Because Ryuji has that weakness for him.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Okay, first of all.
And we got to an awakening on this episode.
Yay!
Now I think at this point, we're moving towards the save point.
How about that?
That's what we're going for.
Whoa. So Ryuji had the potential too.
Yeah, he's just stupid.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Down, boy.
And Morgana has wonderful taste.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
Something seems off.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Oh, burn!
Well,
Damn it!
it's the only thing me and Kamoshida agree on.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do any.
Just shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
You look like a thug.
The hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
Breaking news, Ryuji doesn't understand.
Would you look at that?
A Ryuji that doesn't know any better. What are
What
the
are the
odds?
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
So, would you look at that? A
Ryuji that doesn't know any better. What are the odds?
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
That was scary.
To say. Wait, we're in deep shit.
The fact that we were able to actually pop it off 2 times in a row like that.
That's scary.
We might have gotten our way here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
All right. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait, I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos.
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Let me think about it.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
One of my favorite Morgana lines is that right there.
Cassandra Lee Morris.
I love it.
At her finest.
Yes.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I could use a nap.
Me too. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure, I'll help. As much as I wanted to say nah.
Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
Yeah, middle, top one. Silence.
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
But why?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast.
That doesn't
Doesn't
answer my
matter if it's
question.
a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me.
Didn't answer my question.
No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Of course.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
That's what scares me. I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji.
Second best waifu.
Back to the longest investigation ever.
No kidding.
What? Second best waifu?
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way.
Be a waifu, she would be a waifu.
However, you did not. There are merits to have. Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Chariot throwing itself off a cliff.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
What kind of food? Foodie needs to know this.
Meat, man.
Oh god. I'm not eating your meat.
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past.
They sound like two more Ghana.
What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
We here at VHI Gaming and Anime would like to acknowledge that we don't necessarily condone all of the cursing that Ryuji does.
As a matter of fact, we don't condone any of it.
Not really.
But we do find it hilarious.
We here at VHI Gaming and Anime are not represented by the thoughts and opinions of Shroud. Nor do the views and opinions expressed by any of our on-air personalities reflect VHI Gaming and Anime as a whole.
Okay.
I'm still eating.
Oh, my bad. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Huh, we might be more alike than I originally thought.
What did you do?
I don't got a record like you do. I mean, that's not the point.
No, it is the point.
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong.
We don't?
I did something stupid at school before, too.
I'm sure you did.
Slow down,
Where you're
Goku.
living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
And who said you could eat it? What are you doing?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Oh, I don't want to do that because then you're not going to leave me alone. The chat app is now available, and you may now occasionally receive messages from those close to you, like 5 a day from Ryuji.
Aww.
Or like,
Can we delete him?
we just like block. It's like, I don't know what. I'm not getting your messages, Ryuji.
Just you wait, Kamoshida.
Going to the ramen house, going to the metaverse, going to the metaverse, going to the metaverse, going to the metaverse, going into the palace, occasionally going to the metaverse.
Oh, ramen house today.
The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh?
No.
Should
Yeah,
recommend
it's not the
by
ramen house
Kamoshida.
or the
Makes me want to gag.
Metaverse, it's training.
But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed.
Can we now?
Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Stop
I
it.
don't want to eat redheads. Stop putting them on my plate.
I mean, I don't think ginger's tasty. I mean, the food ginger maybe, but not ginger. Downtrodden girl. Downtrodden girl. Sorry. I'll stop.
Trying to remember what Yandere-chan's name is from Yandere Simulator because it looks so much like her.
It does. I know she's got a canon name now.
Yes. Ayano.
I think that's it.
I haven't been sleeping well lately.
It's because you've been thinking about Senpai again, isn't it?
Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Like Senpai.
Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking.
About Senpai.
Should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Senpai thinks so.
Indeed.
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
And Senpai has noticed you.
This is true.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
Next to Senpai.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
You should let Senpai take a look at that.
He'll take care of you.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Senpai likes meat.
That he does. He likes all types of meat. Meat you can eat, meat you can
Sorry to
smoke,
interrupt,
meat you can
Susui.
grill, meat you can beat. I mean eat.
Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh?
She looks worried.
She does.
What does he want?
To talk about Senpai.
He didn't say.
It involves Senpai.
Yes, you
On
see that?
I-
There's a senpai counter above us.
I wish there was.
If you can correctly guess the amount of times we said senpai, you win the prize. What's the prize, Hawk? An all expenses paid trip to go see Senpai.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Senpai.
It's not about the starting lineup, it's about Senpai.
It is. It's about Senpai. Senpai. Good luck figuring it out. And the times we said sen do not count. Senpai and the full word is the only one that counts.
Here's a fun little
Right? Count the Take a shot for every time we said senpai.
You're dead.
What's that? Your liver stopped working? Hang in there. You'll be fine.
If you're not drunk yet, you're about to be senpai.
And yes, it has to be Jack.
Yes. A hard liquor. I'm not talking about a shot of weak malt beverage. I'm talking about pure, hard Everclear.
Oh.
You're dead.
You've been dead 5 minutes ago.
After about the third shot, it's all downhill from there.
Alright, Soja Bro.
I take it you actually went to school today.
Soja, no.
Of course.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday.
Senpai.
As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me.
Senpai.
Now listen up.
I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems.
Senpai.
forget, your life is not a free one right now.
Yes, senpai.
Well, geez, Ryuji.
Block. Nope. Who's this? Can you see this? Nope.
Really? Really? Which one?
Do nope.
Do nope?
Nope.
I'm afraid.
And he takes his time responding.
Ryuji at his finest. Oh, hey, look, a Ryuji who doesn't know any better. What are the odds?
Are you kidding me? What about?
Jeez.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm sorry, what?
Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
Then why is Ryuji stuck with me?
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store. Don't go wandering out.
Yes, senpai.
Wait, that's exactly what I wanted to do, though. I wanted to go wander around at night.
Like a delinquent.
Because I have nothing better to do.
There is no cat around here to tell me to go to sleep. Not that there ever would, because that's a very specific instance, but let's just admit that there is not a cat here telling me to go to sleep, so I should be free to roam.
No, it's just like all this junk that's in the room here. I don't like it. We need to clean it up.
I agree, but unfortunately there is no cat to tell us to clean it up. Not that there ever would be, because again, that'd be weird for a cat to be telling us to do all these things.
So let's just say the cat's
My body feels heavy. I should probably
so
go
far
to sleep
he
for
hasn't
the
been
day.
there yet, and that's how hard he makes you go to sleep.
Oh, hey, look, there's a laundry basket. But there's no laundry in it.
More importantly, how do you get to that laundry basket?
That's a good question.
I guess you would have to move that crap right... Yeah, you'd have to move that crap right there.
You have to get good.
Door's right there.
Should I go ahead and save?
Yes, go ahead and save, and then we'll call it a night here.
Alright, we're gonna call it right here after,
Yeah.
of course, I save.
Save complete.
This has been the most interesting thing of watching Persona 5
And
ever.
we've been wanting to do this for a while. Ever since
And
we
then
started.
We're gonna go to this menu here.
Yeah. And so yeah, I've been having fun doing this on my own. I'm glad we could do this for the actual stream or the actual show on Saturday nights. I mean, not that it wasn't last week, but you know, we've been wanting to do this ever since the game came out, because I think the game came out before, or the game came out after we started. I think, or was it the other way around?
No, it came out after we had started, I believe.
2017 is when this game came out.
Yeah, we were I think since 16 or 15 or 16, I think.
I think the original plan was I was gonna go a blind run because at the time.
Yeah, you didn't play it, but you've played it
And
since.
2016
so.
was pretty much we did our 1 year anniversary and all that. 2017 was the second. 2018 was our third.
This is true. So this year would be our
So it's
fourth.
the fourth.
So,
So
yeah.
it
So
has
this
been
game
out for a while.
Yeah, it's been out for a while, and it was out. It came out after we did it, and I know we had always wanted to do this game on the stream, and we never actually did. But now we are, and it's fun. And we're gonna have to rotate between this one and Waifu Wars because Waifu Wars is not done yet. So.
It is never going to be done. You cannot get done with Waifu Wars.
No.
Waifu Wars is continuation.
Oh, it definitely is. So until the next show, I'm gonna do my best to get another one of these out tomorrow, whether it be Waifu Wars or Persona 5. But want to get something out. So.
I just want to make
Yeah, the drinking game's not over until our stream is over. So, senpai, 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 senpai. Senpai, senpai, senpai.
Bye, senpai.
Senpai, 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 senpai.
Okay, I think we also got some other interesting news we can talk about too.
Yeah, let's yeah, we totally do.
Yeah, sure do. A lot of things has been dropped this week and all that. One that's talked about like the Final Fantasy VIII remaster.
The remaster was dropped.
Yeah, that was dropped. Plus, we also know that Persona 5, the Royal Edition, will be released next year.
And over here in America.
And yes, and over here in America, which it'll be released in Japan this year in October. Which I cannot wait because the game is so amazing.
It does. It's insane because it's basically the same game, but there's so much new stuff added to it. It looks amazing, and new hangout spots, different dungeons, or not different, not palaces. Sorry, palaces have been remade and reconstructed, which I love because now you're not going into it knowing what to do. Even the returning players have to rethink things.
Yeah, and new places and new challenges and things like that
I'm
as
kind
well.
of curious if they're going to allow the data to go over from 5 to 5 Royal.
I would like that.
I would love to see that.
Because I would like it like the DLCs that you bought, like I have Messiah Picaro, that DLC. I would love to see those be able to get transferred over and be able to be used. But as far as like some of the ones you've unlocked, like in New Game Plus, I can see where they're not allowing that on the sole fact that this isn't a continuation from 5. This is a retelling of 5. So at its core, it starts off at the beginning, so it wouldn't make sense for you to start with everything you originally had. And it would make it a little unfair for the new players that haven't played Persona 5 because they haven't played through it already. They're at a disadvantage from those returning players.
I mean, you know.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at for sure. But
especially from somebody who has collected everything in the game.
Yeah, but this would be a nice way to go back and restart things, and it would also give everyone the same fresh new feel. Because if you're starting with everything you already had, it's kind of like easy mode all over again. So you'd have everything, all your levels, all your personas, all those items, and you're breezing through it. So like you get up to Kamoshida and you're level 99, you're gonna defeat him like right away, and you're not gonna be able to enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong.
You'll enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. You'll enjoy it regardless, but you wouldn't be able to.
Anytime you find Kamoshida, it's always an enjoyment.
Oh yeah, but I mean, what I'm trying to refer to is you're not gonna get the same fulfillment as you did the first time beating him with nothing, or beating him with all what you didn't have when it was just you, Honor, Gigi, and Morgana. This time around, you're going back to that, and it's gonna be a different palace. All the palaces look different. I'm intrigued to see if there's gonna be new.
There are some new ones.
There are new palaces.
There are gonna be some new palaces.
I must have missed that one because that excites me.
Well, think about this: the wrestling one.
That is true. Where did that come from? Unless that wrestling one is their all-out attack, because remember there's two Persona rush attacks or all-out attacks.
There was also new ones events things because there's one attack that you see with Makoto driving some kind of like freaking like armored truck.
Yeah. In
the battle, which that's awesome.
And then Futaba gets her own dual attack with someone. And can I just point out that the promotion art they did with the wrestling ring, with Makoto and Haru tag teaming in a wrestling ring after we made them a tag team in Waifu Wars. Can I just point that out? Like, we did it first.
I'm not saying they were inspired by us, but they were inspired by us.
Because we were doing
I bet
it.
you they were.
We put them as a tag team before that promotion came out, which is funny because when you realistically think about it,
who's leaking stuff around here now?
I'm not saying aliens, but aliens.
Not saying it's aliens.
Shroud?
Yes, aliens.
No, we're blaming you.
Wait, oh yeah, that time with Bob Ross.
Bob Ross and Deadpool and Blue Dragon.
Guys, I don't have them on speed dial. By the way, ignore the name Hollywood on my contacts, followed by Square Enix, followed by Toho, followed by
Atlas.
Ignore all of those names, and there's nothing y'all have on me that I am connected to.
But also in anime news, if anybody's been watching Toonami, they're going to premiere Dr. Stone.
They are.
Tonight.
It does premiere tonight, and I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I saw Dr. Stone, I didn't look into it, but I wasn't too interested. But after seeing some of the promotions for it, I'm looking forward to it.
So is my dad.
It
My
looks
dad saw
interesting.
that and goes, "Is that out yet to own?" I'm like, "No, that just came out." He's like, "When does it start?" I'm like, "Next week." He says,
It looks super interesting.
Yes.
I want to watch it.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, I was saying earlier,
Oh, the RMT bots.
Yeah, I remember seeing them when I came back to 14, and then they were just gone, just like that. I wondered why until a news article came out saying 10,000 players were gone, just like that, for that exact reason, because Yoshi will not allow this.
They do not take kindly to that, and that's why when I see them, when I'm sitting in Gridania or Ul'dah or Lepsala Mensa or wherever, you know, I just happen to be. If I see them linking or, you know, doing their thing where they kind of link but not really to an off-site for RMT purposes, real money trading purposes, I report them.
Yeah, but we can attest the bots are nowhere as bad as they were in the beginning of 14 at the old days. Remember, they were everywhere. Hawk can even attest to that.
No matter what you do,
I've
any kind of
actually cleared
social.
up my blacklist a little bit because of all the people that got removed.
It doesn't matter what kind of social interest you're into, from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter accounts. There are a bunch of bots. Into online gaming, there's bots everywhere. It's just unbelievable.
I'm just saying they cleaned up way better than
Yeah.
they did in the old days.
Yes, and speaking of 14 right now, the Moonfire Fair is going on.
Yes.
It's there for a couple more days. It's going to be,
Yes.
its last day is the 26th at
I do
7
believe
p.m.
So. No,
Or 7 a.m.
I
a.m.
already have all the masks and outfits and everything.
Same here.
And the
I don't know if I have the masks, but I definitely have the outfit. That's what I was mainly concerned about. I've gone through the event story that happens, and I've made it through the jump puzzle. So that's pretty much all I'm worried about.
Well, you know,
I got a
if you ever wanted to, and you wanted to get the other stuff, I can make you battered fish.
Yeah, really, just get fish, battered fish, and give it to them, and you get tokens like that.
You get
You don't
one
even have to do
token
the
per.
jumping puzzle.
Might grind that out. Then
You just get the fish.
You can buy the haddock from the vendor nearby, and then all I need is fetal lalafels and some olive oil and some table salt.
See? Lalafels make good potatoes.
Papatos.
okay.
After
I heard Lalafels in the ingredients list with him with a very straight face. I'm like, wait, what?
Papatos.
That reminds me of that picture. Oh, mystical Lalafell in the pool. What do you say? Lalafels is not food. Lalafels are friend. And here we
The
are.
friggin' or that fan comic of Omnom where the one elf's gardening and he pulls up this potato plant or papato plant and it's Omnom and she just starts screaming and he screams like, that's how I met Omnom. That is not true.
Hey, I mean, even an honest gaming trailer, when they did the Shadowbringers trailer.
No,
thing,
no.
Sweetest potato.
Yes, they did.
It's canon now, they're just potatoes.
Say day.
I mean, they might as well make it canon.
Here.
You were
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about it.
And then, after the Moonfire Fair is over, we start into everybody's favorite time of the year. The returning.
It's true.
For we must remember those who walked before us, so that we may follow after.
I thought the 2B was coming out. Did that already happen?
I think that's going to come 5.1.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for that.
Near Automata.
So is that gonna be an independent raid where anyone can do it, or is that gonna be like in a part of a storyline? Like, do you have to do other raids to get to it? Because if that's
No.
Raids
okay,
don't work
good.
like that.
I was gonna
Raids
say
have never
because
been.
I've never done a raid before, so I want to be a part of the near raid. I just have never raided beforehand.
The Eden raid is actually pretty fun.
The which one?
Eden.
Eden.
The one that's currently out at level 80.
Yeah.
The 8-man.
Yeah. Those I'm gonna have to. I really need to get my butt in gear and level up my tank and my summoner, because for raids and stuff like that, I'm going in as summoner. I'm not tanking a raid. I'm not tanking a trial.
Think about raid tanking this. There's 2 other tanks.
No, there's 2 tanks in a raid.
3 tanks because there's 3 parties.
Well, in the 24-man, yes.
Oh, but these are the 8-man.
But in the 8-man,
I'm still not doing it.
Okay, then.
wait, that premieres tonight?
What premieres?
No, it says it's going to be starting this fall.
Ah,
What is?
Really?
Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba premieres fall 2019 on
let
Toonami.
me just make sure this is a fact check real quick.
I think I just saw YouTube.
Because if that's true, I'm excited for that, because I've been wanting to watch Demon Slayer.
And you will be able to. This is on their Instagram account right here that I'm looking at. Toonami Swim. They promote.
Just gotta do a quick fact check real quick. Just so it's true. No, wait. That was on July 5th.
Hey, crap. Would the Nier Automata raids be at level 80 or level 70 raids?
Level 80.
Oh, so yeah, we need to get you up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Which won't be
Apparently that news was set on July 5th. Where have we been?
Yeah. But it's a great thing, they still advertise here, like on Toonami Faithful. We got Dr. Stone again, that airs tonight. Anyone who's been keeping up, there's also great other animes that they've been showing.
Yeah.
Fire Force.
Fire Force is a great
That one kind of shocked me, that Fire Force was going to Toonami, because it had just came out in Japan, and then now all of a sudden you're hearing it's going to Toonami, and that blew my mind. And then that followed by the Food Wars news that Food Wars was going to Toonami, and it's in its season 3, which isn't the first anime that's been on Toonami after season 3 has been out, because My Hero Academia did the same thing. It jumped onto Toonami after season 3 was out, so it's like Toonami's getting some really good anime, and I just hope they branch away from Funimation a little bit.
Looking forward to season 4 of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, me too.
Looking forward to season 4 of Food Wars.
Looking forward to season 4 of Overlord.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to talk about that's kind of animation news-wise, and this has to do with Kevin Smith.
Okay.
He is going to be in charge of the Netflix He-Man Masters of the Universe.
Really?
Interesting.
If you're gonna get anyone involved in a nerd-related thing at all, it's Kevin Smith.
Oh, it's even better than that. They're going back to the, like, right off from where the 80s one left off at.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
According to what he's been telling me, that's what they're going with, because the designs and stuff they're going to try to do is use, like, the old designs, like how it was in the 80s.
In other news, something that is very important that happened in our culture. Spider-Man.
Oh,
that.
Yeah. So the big news out of that one, Sony and Marvel couldn't Disney. Yeah. Well, Sony and Disney, Marvel. Sony and Disney couldn't come to an agreement, and by that I mean Disney wanted 50-50 profits, and Sony said nope, bye, and didn't even try to make a counteroffer. From my understanding, they didn't even try to make a counteroffer from it, and said we're taking our toys and going home.
We're taking our ball and we're going home.
And then Sony's like, okay, and they look at their money and all the companies they bought. It's like, I think I have an extra spot.
Here are my thoughts on it, and I put it out on Facebook for anyone in this room who have seen it, because not anyone listening can see. My 2 cents on the matter is, I don't care, because honestly, at the end of the day, it sucks for
shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, it sucks for the fans because we're not going to see Spider-Man in the cinematic universe as of now, but at the end of the day, people are still going to watch Marvel. They're still going to watch the Avengers because the Avengers can't continue without Spider-Man. They probably have a whole bunch of other candidates that can take over the Tony Stark spot that Spider-Man just filled. Deadpool can and more than likely will be joining the cinematic universe. There's hints and talks about that. We're gonna have to wait. That's another topic for another time. Sony, on the other hand, people are still gonna go watch Spider-Man, even though it's not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for the sole fact of Tom Holland, because Tom Holland is the perfect Peter Parker. He is still tied to the Spider-Man movies on the Sony side, and let's not forget that Sony still has the Venomverse, and this is the perfect opportunity to rope Spider-Man into that Venom universe now. And not to mention, you got Carnage. You're gonna have the new movie that's coming out. That's a Venom spin-off. I forgot the name of it right now.
Well, you also have the Morbius movie.
That was what I was thinking of, Morbius. Thank you. Then they also said they're gonna have another Venom spin-off movie coming out, and they're also trying to create the Sinister Six Venom first thing going on.
But they're also trying to do Silver Sable.
Yeah, they're doing that
and
one.
And also talking about doing Black Cat.
So, like I was saying, they've got their own Spider-Verse going on.
Cat.
Yeah. So Sony's got their own Spider-Verse going on, and now that they've taken Spider-Man and gone home with him, this is the perfect opportunity to rope him into that. And at the same time, a lot of fans are saying, well, he's so wrapped into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, how are they going to write him out?
Well, this
is the perfect opportunity.
Okay.
Done, shut up. Sorry.
I know you're ranting. Done ranting.
This is my rant, shut up, both of you. But,
Anyway.
punch you in the face. This is the perfect spot in the cinematic universe to branch Spider-Man away from Marvel, because spoiler alert, we're going to the spoiler room brawl in 3, 2, 1. At the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, his identity was revealed by Mysterio, and at the very, very, very end, the Nick Fury called up real Nick Fury and told him about what was going on. Supposedly, because all we know is he said, we've got an issue. So this is the perfect opportunity for the Avengers to break away from Spider-Man, because we don't condone what Spider-Man's doing out there, killing people. So he gets broken away from the Avengers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. And Spider-Man takes his buddies and goes to his own universe, and you never hear from them again. And now that Iron Man's dead, there's no reason for Iron Man to still talk to Peter Parker. It all works out. Why make billions when you can make millions?
I like how you gave Nick Fury surprise voice.
Surprise! Well, it's the first thing that came to mind. Sorry, now what were you guys saying?
Tom Holland is also a wonderful warrior of darkness.
He is.
Yes.
He is.
Even though he's from West London, the good part of London.
I like what his idea for Spider-Man 3 is. The name for Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man Homecoming,
Homeless.
Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home. What should you name Spider-Man 3? Tom Holland, Spider-Man Homeless.
Brilliant.
Oh!
Dude, Tom Holland is great.
Only thing I'm
Tom Holland is
sad,
amazing.
though,
But here's the thing. This is what I'm going to come out to say. The way how they did Far From Home at the end of that is actually they wrapped it up. And I mean by that, just like you were saying, they really wrapped it up.
This is the perfect way to get Spider-Man out of the MCU. It's almost like you gotta ask yourself, were they kind of planning this? Because now it breaks Spider-Man away from the MCU perfectly, because now this is the chance for
Shield explore exactly more to do with Spider-Man.
And storyline writing purposes, this is the perfect opportunity for Shield to break away from Spider-Man, because Shield doesn't want to be associated with someone who murders people. In their eyes. Can we just say, because I don't know if we've talked about this, and if we have, we need to talk about it again, J. Jonah Jameson.
Sweet that J.K. Simmons came back.
I am so happy that he reprised his role as Jameson.
I was like, you could not replace this guy.
I literally almost had a freaking heart attack in the movie theater when I saw it.
I think everyone but Shroud's mom and dad in our theater were freaking out because he returned.
Yeah,
I still think that they missed the perfect casting opportunity for J. Jonah Jameson. I will stand by this till the day I die. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones is going through some stuff, so I don't think even if they did
I
hire him,
don't care. Alex Jones, in my opinion, is the perfect J. Jonah Jameson, and they're missing the opportunity here.
we're not saying here we support Alex Jones.
Oh no, by no
We're not
means.
support him, but I do agree, especially in the Spider-Man video game, he should have been J. Jonah.
He should have. Alex Jones's natural ability to talk about some crazy stuff would be perfect for J. Jonah Jameson in some form or fashion. Anyway, that's all I can say. Like I said, we don't support Alex Jones. We are not saying that we are a fan of Alex Jones. I just think that he is the real life Jameson.
Any other news do we have? We got a couple good movies that dropped this week. One of them I know Shroud is excited about. Godzilla King of the Monsters came out.
That came out a while ago, didn't it?
It came out a while ago, but it just was released. It was released on Blu-ray and DVD.
Already? Holy crap.
Yesterday.
This, my friend. I gotta say this about. By the way, if you haven't seen King of the Monsters, just leave the podcast now because I'm about to go into some spoiler warnings here. Oh, dang it.
Well, we can't talk about it right now.
I wanted to go, but you went without me, and we haven't gone.
I was at Orange Beach. I couldn't bring you.
And I did try to get everybody to come together on my birthday to go.
It's okay.
watch it as well.
We're not talking about it. It's okay, Crimp. We're not talking about it.
Basically, not spoiling anything. Not
Spoiling?
Not spoiling.
Look, we're not like you guys.
King Ghidorah a new power that made me go, why? Out of everything of any monster, you give this one, King Ghidorah, this power.
I will say this. I haven't seen the movie, but on Facebook, I did see some. I saw not the end of the movie, but I think it was the end of the fight between Godzilla and Ghidorah. And I'm not gonna spoil it because someone else in this room hasn't seen the entirety of the movie. I'm not talking about it, Crimp. But all I can say is, WTF.
Yeah, listen, King Ghidorah already, Toho has said, and I quote, this is not spoiler, if his wings were working properly, they could rip the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So they decided to give this ripping atmosphere alien dragon a new power.
Yeah.
So Legendary, let's talk why.
No, let's talk about something else. Cause
I have a question. Is it the ability to manipulate probabilities?
No, but he kind of manipulated how evolution works.
I love how the fact that about
Because
the
that's
movie.
a power I would want.
What they
the
did is
power to manipulate probabilities.
the shout-outs to the original series of Godzilla are all in this movie. Because when the moment they show you, here's King Ghidorah, they call him by the name that everybody known him as, Monster Zero.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
That's
gosh.
not the only thing. They brought back something from the first movie. You want to know what that is? The oxygen bomb.
You're right about
They
that.
brought it back.
That
And
was
it's
the-
only been, well, actually, it's been brought up in other Godzilla movies, but the original bomb.
I have to ask, what is the oxygen bomb?
The oxygen bomb in the original Godzilla movie is what they used to take out Godzilla.
In the first one.
In
not
the very
this
first,
one.
in the original 1950s Godzilla movie, that's what took out Godzilla.
Doesn't it, like,
Basically,
didn't it
was so
remove
strong,
the
it
oxygen
turned
or something like that?
Godzilla's body instantly into a skeleton.
Yeah.
Instantly. So that was a
And
powerful bomb.
didn't they use that skeleton as the base for Mechagodzilla?
Yes, in later films.
Right.
But here's the thing: the creator of that bomb sounds like an amazing thing to use in other Godzilla films. He used it while holding it because he knew what he knew was going to be used in the world, and what the world would use it for. So he was like, "Nope, took the bomb with me."
Taking my ball and I'm going home.
But you not only have the Godzilla movie that's out, another movie it's been out, but if you haven't got a chance to watch it, and it is based off an anime, it's based off of a manga, and that is Battle Angel Alita.
Yes.
Yes.
Such a good movie.
Everyone's gonna
God,
say
yes.
it's the best anime adaptation.
Definitely, yes.
It is. They actually, even the original creator of Battle Angel Alita came to the set, and the moment they said he was on the set, he was like lit like a Christmas tree, like a kid at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Because he was like saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm in the world that I created."
I can't wait for 2.
Yes.
They've got to do it too.
They had to do it too.
It had to have made enough money to do it too.
James Cameron wrote the script. He gave it to the best director by far that could pull it off, and that is Robert Rodriguez. A shout out to Greg del Toro for introducing Battle Angel Alita to James Cameron, because that made him fall in love with it more. And the moment the guy found out that James Cameron was going to do his movie, he goes, "God, the Terminator is doing my movie."
Right.
What else can you ask for?
It was. We've come a long way since Evolution. I have to bring it up because we've come a long way since Evolution.
Evolution? What's evolution?
You have to acknowledge the past in order to appreciate the future.
It happened, Krim.
We have to acknowledge it happened. So, I'm gonna
I don't acknowledge evolution.
I'm gonna pull
outside of Darwin's theory of evolution.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull the conversation.
Pokemon's evolution.
Shut up! I'm gonna pull the conversation back a little bit because I wanted to talk about something with Godzilla, but the topic got away from me. Godzilla versus King Kong. We have to acknowledge that it's not going to be a versus. It's going to be marketed and titled the versus, but at the end of the day, this movie will not be a true versus. So, who are they fighting?
Wow.
Because I have I have two names I want to throw into the ring. Not in the same movie, but two names I want to throw into the ring.
No.
Well,
Jack Black.
I mean, was he one of the King Kong films?
I mean, so I'm throwing two names out in the ring. Both are Godzilla monsters, and
The Rock.
Shut up.
That realization.
The only reason I'm realization looking is because The Rock did do Rampage.
I know, right? I was just thinking that. Anyway, what are the two names?
Anywho.
What are the two names? I need to know.
Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, it would make sense.
So Godzilla and King Kong versus Mechagodzilla. Or someone I've been wanting to make a return since the only time, I think the only time he's ever made a Godzilla appearance.
Godzuki?
No. Fuck Godzuki. He could die. Orga.
Yep.
I'm throwing him out there. Godzilla and King Kong versus Orga because Orga almost won.
Even though the movie bombed, like it didn't do as well as the people thought, everybody loved that monster.
Yeah.
They really did.
The monster was great, but here's the thing: if you're also gonna go with that, you also have the other monsters that was really great that came after that series, and I'm talking about like Destroyer.
Yeah.
Because Destroyer had those different forms, and he was powerful. It took two Godzillas to defeat him.
This is true.
Godzilla had to have a meltdown.
Or if they want to go real crazy, and I know it's a popular Godzilla.
Space Godzilla.
Yes. That.
No, I've got it.
Mecha versus and
I've
Mecha
got it.
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla and King Kong versus Zilla.
That last 2 seconds. I mean,
King
we already
Kong
saw
would
the
just have to
2000
breathe in Zilla's direction and Zilla dies.
2005's Godzilla and
Yeah, what was
Final Wars.
Oh my
Final
gosh,
Wars.
that was great.
Just a whack and flame done.
That wasn't a challenge. Next.
I knew that salamander wouldn't put up a fight.
Well, those other creatures that they had. Another one that was really popular, and that going back to the times, Hedorah, the pollution monster, the one that almost took out everybody. I mean, he almost took out Godzilla for a while.
They could go
I've got it.
Scary.
Gigan?
Mecha King Ghidorah.
No,
Right.
I'm thinking of the devil one, the one that basically killed Godzilla.
Ooh.
Remember him? He wasn't that far behind. Basically,
Wait,
he was supposed to be
wait,
the incarnation of Satan.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that's
no,
Destroyer.
Yeah,
No,
Destroyer.
I've got it. Godzilla and King Kong versus the bull stingray that killed Steve Irwin.
Here's the thing.
And I think we're
Out of
getting slap happy
everything
now.
you said, I have to say Hawk's 2 suggestions makes the most sense in movie logic, and I can't say it because of spoiler warnings, but, well, one is because King Ghidorah in all the movies, he is an alien, even in this one. So, or
love that they-
another alien could come. And Mechagodzilla does make sense, but I can't say it.
But here's another
But
thing.
there is things in
There is one other thing that we haven't said. Mecha King Ghidorah.
Yes, if they could bring both.
He did kind of mention Mecha King Ghidorah, but it kind of went over everyone's head.
Did I?
Yep.
No,
No,
he did.
He did. He did.
Grim
Mecha
did.
King Ghidorah.
Mecha.
I would,
Mecha King Ghidorah.
I would be okay with Mecha King Ghidorah because I am a Ghidorah fan.
Uh-huh.
He has been my favorite monster from the universe.
Then trust me, you're gonna love this movie.
I know I will. I hate that I haven't seen it yet, but Ghidorah is my favorite all around. But my favorite, there's just something about Orga that I want to see again and I want to see redone. Because Orga is recognized as a Godzilla universe monster. He was in Destroy All Monsters Melee as a secret unlockable character. Like an unlisted unlockable character.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to those monsters with the kaiju and all that, because that's what we're gonna call them, kaiju.
Yeah, that's what they are.
That, if you think about 2000s, we didn't really have like the best CGI graphics. You can look at some of the movies in that time, but now.
Not saying names, but.
But now, if you look and see what they can do with that character, with the graphics that we have,
CGI is phenomenal at this point, to the point where you can't tell it's real hardly. So to be able to see what they do with Orga, I need to see Orga.
I mean, if y'all want to see how good CGI is, just watch Battle Alita.
Battle Angel Alita.
Yeah.
Just watch that. That is a perfect example of how far CGI has gone.
Battle Angel Alita is amazing. It's beautiful. Beautiful work of art. I mean, they took like scenes like from the manga and anime, did like comparisons, and it was like it's almost spot on.
I have another suggestion.
So
Go back to the days of Crazy Days of Godzilla.
Oh boy.
That one robot that assisted Godzilla. You know, the one that could shrink and grow.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You can go die.
You know the one where Godzilla did the double kick tail and then launched himself like a rocket ship?
Yep, I know that one. I also had Gigan was in that one too, and it was the people that was in the Earth.
I mean, come on. How can you?
In the Earth. Yeah.
How
I'm
can
looking at a picture of him.
Look at a picture of Orga. How can you not want to see a redo of this guy?
A lot of people do. It's just because the movie bombed, it's hard to bring his name into certain circles.
What sort of the original? I mean, I hate to say it, but the Godzilla movie that the Americans made was pretty much a bomb.
It was. Sadly, it kind of did better money-wise than Godzilla 2000. Well, hold on, I could be wrong about that.
It actually kind of right about that. It did, but at the same time, so like I don't want. After you feel like. Okay, that's one of the movies that's really hard to talk about because the moment you realize, like, oh, it was great in a Godzilla movie, awesome, and then we saw, like, what the heck did we do wrong?
I did enjoy it as a kid because it was the first time Godzilla was on the big screen for me.
And then you actually watch it again, and you're like, why did I enjoy this?
Because at first the new design seemed interesting to me, and I was like, yeah.
But here's the thing, even with the new design, Godzilla wasn't really in the movie. They were really fighting more of the babies. And it reminds you of the freaking Raptors in Jurassic Park than anything.
The director said, why would I want to make a movie of two monsters fighting each other? It sounds ridiculous. I'm like, then why are you making a Godzilla movie? The whole point of Godzilla is to fight other monsters.
That's it. Truthfully.
My thing about it is, when getting back to who they're going to be fighting, this is the third technical bout between Godzilla and King Kong. I don't see the two.
How's it the third? I've been trying to find why is everybody keep saying this is the third. I think this is the second.
There's been, I thought there was two. There was one over there. There was one here, and now I think there was one here. Weren't there two other ones before this one, Shroud?
Two other.
Godzilla versus King Kongs.
There was only one other besides this one.
I thought there was two.
No, what happened was there was this was actually fake news way back when, where they said the two versions, Japanese and American version. They said in Japanese Godzilla won, in America King Kong won.
Oh, maybe I just got it confused. Well, either way, Godzilla vs. King Kong has technically already happened. We've got that, but I just don't see the two companies wanting to decide which kaiju is gonna be stronger between the two. I don't see them going as a straight up 1v1. It's gonna come down to a versus, and I was just looking up some news on the speculations and theories going into it. I would be good with Mecha King Ghidorah. I just don't want to see regular King Ghidorah. I feel like we've already got that fight. There's no sense in bringing him back. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see regular King Ghidorah. Mecha, I'd be okay with. I'd be more okay with Orga or Mecha Godzilla.
They could do.
The robots and made them fuse.
No.
Oh, no.
Get out now.
Well, the thing is,
Fusion between Mechagodzilla and Mecha King Ghidorah.
Like Power Ranger mechs merging.
I swear, if we get a Power Ranger Zord fusion action going on between, so if we get Mechagodzilla with Mecha Ghidorah heads coming out of his back, I swear.
that would be it.
It'll be the best day of my life.
Not just Mecha Ghidorah heads, but also the wings.
Damn it, Toho, make it happen. If you don't put it in a movie, at least give us
Get it
concept
off.
art.
Shroud, get off the computer now.
Mechagodzilla flying with his regular head and 2 Ghidorah heads.
And we're off, everybody.
It ended like in Avengers where Space Godzilla sitting on the throne looking at a moon. It's like, all he does is sit on the throne for the next 8 movies and then finally appears.
Or just at the very end of the movie, do it old school style, where instead of actually flying up in the air, it's just his whole body just ascending up into the sky.
I tell you
And anyway, it's been. I was gonna end the show. What do you got? Go continue.
It was interesting seeing the Space Godzilla, but that's it.
It was interesting. See? Okay. We've had a great night.
Also,
This just in!
Shroud died.
This just in.
I'm just breakdown.
Also,
Senpai, senpai. You had fun recovering. Time to get hammered again. Senpai. Okay.
By the way, our stream isn't over yet, so the drinking game is still going.
We've had fun. I've had a lot of fun. Glad we could play Persona for a while. Hope you've had fun enjoying the pause menu for as long as you have. Listening to our rants, our talking, our geeking out, and this wonderful music. Wonderful jazz while we're talking about it.
Smooth jazz. It's so smooth. I'm sliding all over the floor.
It's smooth like Sojiro's coffee.
But that'll do it. That'll do it for this episode. Morgana is sitting on our table too. I'm Hawk.
I'm Ketch.
I'm Grim.
And I'm the Shroud.
And words to live by till the end of your days that we always like to share with the world.
Don't logic.
Senpai.
Senpai.
Gosh.